İlknur.
Hi,
Hello, İlknur. How are you?
I'm good today.
So are you back to your home or still in your relative's house?
Now I'm back.
Okay. So how many days did you stay there?
1 week.
1 week. Oh, I see. So is it far from your house?
No, it isn't. It takes us 30 minutes.
Oh, I see. I see. So it is not so far. Good. İlknur, good to see you again. Let's see if other people will join or not. And we will continue because we are running out of time. And we are getting close to the Sasmo, İlknur. And especially the last 2 weeks, even the last week, İlknur. Before I forget, let me just tell you, I already shared, I think, all the papers. If not, just let me know. You need to have a look at the questions, and after that, just think how we solve this, what method should be how to say use to solve these questions. Do some revision, okay, especially the questions from 16 to 25. As you know, those questions are a little bit harder questions comparing to the first 15 questions. Okay, so we will continue practicing the questions today. Again, we did actually started this. Now we are going to finish this, and after that also P6 from 2016. And after we finish these papers, maybe next week we will practice 2017 paper, and after that we will see. Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, so these are the questions we did the last time, and let's continue from here. Okay, do you remember did we do this question, Ilknur?
No, we didn't.
Okay, that's I think a little bit challenging question because you don't see them so easily. So let's see. Okay, let me just give you some time, Ilknur, 1.5 minutes,
Yes.
and
Okay.
try. If you have any idea, let's discuss together. If not, then we will do it together.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Raul. Raul, we have just started, okay, and we will continue from here. Today we are going to practice Sasmo 2016 S1 questions, okay. After we finish this, we will practice also P6 paper. So now you have 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. Think about this question, Raul. If you have any idea, let me know. Why? Can you tell me the rule here? How we are obtaining these results?
We multiply 2 with 5. We get 10. Then we add 2 multiply 1. We
Okay.
get 12. Then we multiply 3 and 9. We get 27 plus 3 multiply 2.
Very good. Very good. So simply you are saying that if you are given this rule, right, A plus, right, and here we have B,
Yes.
what are we doing here? That is just A times B plus A times A minus 1, right?
Yes.
So here we have 2 times 5 plus 2 times 1. That's equal to 12. And this one is 3 times 9 plus 3 times 2. That's equal to 33. And here also 4 times 3 plus 4 times 3. That's equal to 24. Again, the same thing. So if you just do this, the same thing here, 6 times a plus 6 times 5. That's equal to 96. And if you just solve this for a, right, a is equal to 11 because 66 plus 30 is 96. Very good. Next question. How would the pattern appear when the transparent sheet is folded along the dotted line? It's about actual transformation, and we have some transformation geometry, right? They are reflection, translation, and blah, blah, blah. But here, it's about reflection. Folding means it's what is the reflection of, uh, I mean, this part, right, onto the other part along the dotted line. So what do you think? What is the answer here? And how do we find this? Okay.
It is C.
C, very good. And here, usually the questions are paper-based. Before it's S1, maybe now this it will be online. It may be a little bit confusing to solve this kind of questions, but if it is on the paper, it is very easy, right? How do you do that? We can just put your ruler, right? And if you just put your ruler, and after that, we can just draw the lines. For example, this point reflected above the dashed line, its image, right? Its image will be this point. And how about the image of this point? It will be somewhere here. So now its reflection will be this line. An image of this point will be it is this point, or image of this one will be here. At first, let me also draw this line, right? And after that, image of this point from here to here. And how about this one? Image of this point is here on this line, right? It is like this. So the answer is C. Very good. Next question. Elton, can you read the question?
There are 11 regions in the diagram on the right. Each region is to be painted with one color. What is the least number of colors needed to paint all the regions so that any two adjacent regions do not share the same color? And what did
Usually,
adjacent mean?
adjacent means touching or sharing a site. Like for example, as you see here, let me just write this one, right? And let me just change the color, this one. They are adjacent side because they are sharing the border, right? Or for example, let's say A and B and C. They are adjacent because as you see, A, it is sharing border with C. B, it is sharing border with C, and also B is sharing border C. That means that here A, B, C, they are adjacent to each other. It's like, if you look at the map, adjacent means they have the same border. Like Azerbaijan, for example, you have border to Turkey, right? And you have border to what country? Maybe Iran, right? And that means that they are adjacent. Non-adjacent means they are not sharing any border. Okay. So here the question is, suppose that we have a kind of map and we are going to use minimum number of different colors. If so, what is the least number? What is the least number of colors needed to paint all the regions so that any two adjacent regions do not share the same color?
5.
But can you find less than 5?
No, I can't.
I think only 4 will be enough. 3 will not be enough. 3 is not enough, but 4 is the minimum number. And how did you start this? From where? I mean, coloring this map, let's say, or diagram. Where did you start coloring? From the center?
Yes.
So if it is from the center, suppose that actually here I just use color number 1. Okay. So now I can start from here. It is bordered to a lot of countries right around here. It should be different colors. So I used color 2. Now again, on the right hand side clockwise, right? This should be 3 because they are bordered to each other. I cannot use color 1 or color 2. But now if you look at this one, it is bordered to 3 to 1, but not 2, right? So I can use 2 here. And how about this one? It is bordered to 1 and 2, but not to 3. So I can use color 3 here. So now it is bordered to 2, to 1, and 3. I cannot use any of these colors. So I must use new color here. Let's say it is 4. Now the rest is 4, 2. I can use here, for example, let's say 3. 2, 3, I can use 1 here. 3, 2, I can use 4 here. And 3, 2, I can use, for example, 1 again. 4, 3, I can use, for example, 2. As you see here, no any, actually, you cannot show me any two regions. They are adjacent to each other, but sharing the same color. But how many different colors did I use here? Only 4. Okay.
Yes, I thought the center is one color and the other parts can't be the same color as the center.
No, no, no, not like that. It says that find the least number of colors needed to paint all the regions so that any two adjacent regions do not share the same color. That is a condition here. Any two adjacent regions, right, do not share the same color. It's not talking about only center, any region here. It's actually, why did they ask this question? Because in coloring the maps, they use this idea, this method. If you look at the world map, for example, or even if you look at the maybe Azerbaijan map, I have never seen this, but in world map, for example, two countries, they may share the same color, but they are not bordered to each other, right? For example,
Yes,
maybe
I have seen it.
Azerbaijan, maybe one country in, let's say, South America, they may have the same color, because you don't get confused when you look at this country because they don't have any border. But if two countries, they have border to each other and they are sharing the same color, at that time it will be confusing, right? It's not a logical way of coloring the map. They use the same idea in coloring the maps, because if you use too many different colors, it will be also confusing. Okay. All
Yes.
right. Let's move to the next question. Uh, Ibrahim, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good. Ibrahim, can you at least read the question for us? At least we can hear your
Three.
voice.
Yeah, A, B, B, C, and B, C are the diameters of three circles shown
Diameters of
on
three
the
circles.
diagram.
Okay.
Yes, and shown on the diagram. Given that AB divided BC equals 3 divided 2, what percentage of the largest circle is unshaded?
Okay. What percentage of the shaded largest circle is unshaded? Ilknur, did you understand the question?
Yes, I did, but I don't know how to solve.
And to find the area of the circle, for example, here, how many different circles do we have? 3, right? The biggest one, let me just name this by, let's say it is A3. And the second biggest, let's say this one, it is A2. And the smallest one, let's say it is A1. As I say here, the area of AC is greater than the area of A2, is greater than area of A1. Now, what's going on here? We have the biggest circle, A3, right? And from inside this, the biggest circle, we are just removing two different circles, right? In this way. So this unshaded regions means that they are removed from the circle. And the question is asking that if, uh, given that the ratio of AB to BC, what is AB? AB is the diameter of the second circle. BC is the diameter of the smallest circle. What percentage of the largest circle is unshaded, right? If you look at the unshaded regions, right, they are just A2 and A1. So that means that what part is unshaded? That is A1 plus A2. Out of what? Out of the biggest circle, right? A3. So what percentage? To find a percentage, we should multiply this by 100%. So now we need to find A1, we need to find A2, A3, and divide and simplify. That's it. Do you know how to find A1, for example? If you're given, let's say, a diameter, how do you find the area of the circle? If diameter is given, that's just equal to, what is it? Uh, pi times, actually we know that is the area formula is pi r squared, right? Pi, what is radius? Radius is half of the diameter squared. Okay, or simply I can just write it like this. That's one is equal to pi over 4 times d squared. That is how we find the area of what is it? A circle. Now, if you look at this AB, right? What is AB? AB is the diameter of the second biggest circle. And it says it's 3 to 2. That means that suppose that its area is 3x. Then what is BC? Then BC should be 2x. Then what is AC? AC is the diameter of the biggest circle. That's equal to 3x plus 2x. That's equal to 5x. Okay. So now I am going to just add them and evaluate this. If we just actually, okay, and substitute here, right, we are going to find this ratio. What is A1? A1 is pi over 4 times diameter squared, right? A1's diameter, as I see, is equal to 2x. So here we have 2x squared plus, and how about A2? That's equal to pi over 4 times its diameter is 3x, 3x squared over, and how about the biggest circle? Its area is pi over 4 times its diameter squared. What is the diameter? Is equal to 5x squared. And I can write the percentage a bit later, okay? Now, if you just calculate this, what we have here? Now, if you just remove this first number one, pi over 4, right? It's a common factor. And also denominator pi over 4 is common factor. I just cancel them out. I can take this out. They cancel each other. Just divide the numerator and denominator by pi over 4. Now, in the denominator, what we have here, 2x squared, that is 4x squared, and 3x squared, that is 9x squared, over here we have 25x squared, or that's equal to 13x squared over 25x squared. And this x squared, they are the same. We can cancel them out. And to change this into percentage, we need to multiply this by 100%. 100% is just one, right? Just expressing one in different way. So that's equal to, what is it? 52%. So the answer is 52.
Hello. I'm sorry for being late.
At least you are here, Stalin. I was afraid you were not going to join today.
No, I was going to the, there's place in Azerbaijan where you can go and look to the horses and you can touch them. Also, you know what? When we always go out, we close our dog in bathroom. And today he somehow opened the door. I don't know how, and he was just walking around the house.
You mean your
That was
dog?
crazy. Yes.
So then what happened?
Nothing. Just he's in water. I don't know how, but he's in water. No.
So you had to clean the house. That's why you are late today?
No, we didn't need to clean the house. I mean, he was in the bathroom. He always is in the bathroom when we're out of the house. But today he somehow opened the door. Maybe we forgot to close it. And he was out from the bathroom and he walked around the house. You imagine?
Yeah, okay, I understand, but Sally, I couldn't make connection between you're being late and your dog walking outside. How are they related to each other?
I don't know.
You know, a student was late for the class and the teacher asked, why are you late? And they said, I was not late, teacher, I was coming. On the way, I just saw a coconut on the coconut tree. It started falling down and I was watching this falling down because I was just watching the Newton's gravitational force and blah, blah, blah. And he just makes up a lot of story. And I thought you're just explaining this story because you're going to make a connection between your lateness and your dog's, unexpected behavior. It's okay, good, nice story. I enjoyed this.
Thank you.
Okay, Stalin, welcome back. Good to see your name on the screen and good to hear your voice. And last time I think you were absent, I don't remember. Anyway, we are just practicing and we continue practicing questions, Salim. After we finish this, I really suggest you to practice this question one more time. Okay, can you solve these questions alone yourself? Okay, without any difficulty. If you can, that means that you learn something. If not, still actually you have some weak points. You need to practice more questions. Anyway, let's continue. Next question, Selen, since you are late, can you read
But
this?
this question, that's 3. We talked about this question and the
Okay, let's
last
talk
one.
one more time. Read it and explain to us.
Okay, what is the largest number of statements below that can be true at the same time? Anthony is a lawyer. Anthony is an unlucky man. Anthony is a lucky man, but he's not a lawyer. If Anthony is a lawyer, then he's not a lucky man. If Anthony is a lawyer, then he is a lucky man. I think that's 3.
Why?
Wait a second, can you give me a minute or 20 seconds?
Okay,
think.
I will give minute to everybody. Okay, let's see. I want you to explain this, why it is 3. 1 minute.
Okay, I think that's 3.
Why?
Because firstly, Anthony is a lawyer. Anthony is unlucky man. If Anthony is a lawyer, then he is not lucky man. So that's correct. These 3 statements are correct. So
What? The 3 statements are true? What do you mean by that? Can the first 3 statements be true at the same time?
this one, and this one.
First, second, and fourth.
Yes.
Yeah, because since it says that we need to find the largest number, right? If we suppose that the first one is true, and this first and second, they do not contradict each other, also second be true, it can be true. But if is a lawyer, if Anton is unlucky man, the third one cannot be true. So it must be false. And if Anton is a lawyer, then he's not a lucky man. If Anton is a lawyer, then he's a lucky man, right? So that means that here we have also, this can be true, but this is false. That means that out of the last 2 statements, one of them must be true. Out of the 3, 2 of them can be true. That means that maximum is 3. Good. All right. How about this one? Selen, read the question one more time and explain how can we do that? And what is the answer after that?
4 circles are drawn on a flat surface. What is the largest number of regions that can be formed on the surface? And that's 14.
Surface or surface?
Surface.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's surface. Anyway, maybe in Azerbaijan you pronounce it surface, but it is surface. Anyway, how do you do that? And what is the answer? I think we did this before. Just explain to us.
You draw 4 circles and then
draw
one.
nicely. Can you draw a bit nicely?
Yes. Can you draw, please? I can draw normal circles.
Why? You can draw. You know the draw shapes, right? You can just choose and draw. Okay. Anyway, now I remember. Ilknur, do you remember this question?
Yes, I do remember this question.
Okay. So we are doing this one more time. Anyway, here the idea is to actually make the biggest number of regions where circles must intersect each other at 2 different points. So it's a bit hard, right, Celine? I think with hand is much better. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, right? Suppose they are circles, and this one is 4. Nice circles. So here you can just count this. This one is 1 step from here, right? It is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And outside, especially this one, don't forget, it is 14. Very good. And how about this one?
I talked about this one as well. So that's 30.
Did we do it?
Yes,
What was the answer?
30.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Ilknur, do you agree with us?
Um, I agree with C.
C, 26?
Yes.
And how did you count this? First, we just counted the triangle that has one part, right? And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is 16. Okay. And after that, we counted the triangles that has two parts. And two parts, it is how many? It is, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is, here we have 10. And also we counted the triangles that has how many parts?
4.
3 parts we don't have right here. We don't have any triangle that has 3 parts, as you see, and 4
4.
parts. So 4 parts, this one is, for example, this one is 1, right? And also this one is 2, right? In the same way, okay, that's 2. In the same way, here we have 1, this one, right? And also this one is 2. So we have 4. So altogether it is 30. So the answer is 30. Okay, good. Now let's move a bit faster. Sally, how about this question? Did we do it?
No, what didn't. Can I read?
Yes.
The bar chart below shows the number of cars sold in town A in the first half of year 2015. For example, 4,700 cars were sold in January, while X thousand cars were sold in February. The number of cars sold in June is double the number of cars sold in February. The average number of cars sold in each month is 5,400. What is the percentage increase in the number of cars from May to June? Round off your answer to the nearest whole number. For example, if your answer is 956, then write your answer as 10%.
Okay, thank you very much. Before Ilknur, Ibrahim, Raul, Salin, I think we have never solved questions related to statistics, right? That is a statistics question because it says that the bar chart, right? We have some different ways of presenting data. We can present the data in tables or frequency table or line graph or histogram or pictogram or bar chart and blah, blah, blah. We have a few ways, like 9, 10 different ways to display or to represent the data. So here we are talking about this bar chart, right? Each bar actually represents the number of cars sold in January, February, March, April, May, and June. So in the question, it says that the number of cars sold in June is double the number of cars sold in February, right? So what does it mean? It means that here in February, if it is X, right? In January, June, it is Y. How y and x are related to each other? It says it's double. So y is equal to 2 times x. That information here. The first one. So the number of cars sold in June is double the number of cars sold in February. And the average number of cars sold in each month is 5,400, right? And the average number means here we have 4.7 plus x plus 3.35 plus 5.6 plus 6.9 plus y. And what is y? It is 2x for, let's just find x and divide it over the 6 months. So we should divide this by 6. And what is the average of this one? It is 5,400. That's equal to 5.4. So now first, if we need to find x, and after that, we can express the percentage increase from May to June. right? So now if you just solve this for x, here we have x plus 2x, that's equal to 3x. And take 6 to the right hand side, we have 6 times 5.4 minus, and here we have 4.7. Okay. 4.7 plus 3.35 plus 5.6 plus 6.9. That's equal to 20.55. So here we have 20.55. So now what is x here? 6 times 54, 6 times 5.4, and minus answer, that's equal to 6 times 5.4 and minus 20.55. That's equal to 11.85. Anyway, here we have 11.85 and divided by 3 is equal to 3.95. So now from here we can write the value of y because we need y here, right? So what is y? Y equals 2 times x. X is 3.95. That's equal to 7.90. So now to find the percentage increase from May to June, right? The percentage increase from May to June is 7.9 minus 6.9. That's a change difference. Over from May to June, right? Let's increase. So we need to calculate based on May. So here we have 6.9 and percentage. So that's why we need to multiply this by 100%. So that's 6.9 minus 7.9 minus 6.9. That's equal to 1. 1 times 100 is just equal to 1. So here we have 100 over 6.9%. So which is equal to 100 is divided by 6.9. That's equal to 14.49. So that's equal to 14.49 approximately. So here that is less than 50. So if you just round off this to the closest whole number, right? It says whole number. So it's a whole number. So the answer is 14. If you just make a small mistake, your answer will be 15. It will be a wrong answer. And of course, in Sasmo, you are not allowed to use a calculator. If it is online, I don't know how are they going to conduct this exam. But if it is paper-based, right, and you need to make your calculations fast and clearly. Because a small mistake, if your answer is not 100% correct, you will not get any point. Okay, Ibrahim, Raul, do you have any questions related to this problem?
No question.
Okay, that means that no, right? Good. Ilknur, how about you? Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have.
Okay, Ilknur, can you read the next question?
Yes, a prime number p is a Sophie German prime if both p and 2 multiply p plus 1 are prime numbers. Number 5 is Sophie German prime since both 5 and 11 are prime numbers. How many Sophie German primes less than 60 are there?
Okay. Selin, did you understand the question?
No.
P is actually it's a Sophie German prime. Yeah, just give it a special name. If P and 2 times P plus 1, if they are prime numbers, okay, then we call them Sophie German prime numbers. So like, for example, 5, right? It is 2 times 3, 2 times, what is it? For example, let's say 2, 5, right? For example, this one is 5. And here we have 2 times p. So here we have 2 times p, it is 2 plus 1, right? So actually this one is prime number and this one is 5. That's equal to 5. Both numbers are prime numbers. So we call this 2 a Sophie German prime, okay? Because it says that a prime number p is called a Sophie German prime if 2 times p plus 1 is also a prime number. The question is, how many Sophie German primes less than 60 are there? Here, the only way to count this is we need to list all these numbers, right? Which are actually Sophie prime number. Starting with 2, for example, 2, starting with 2, okay? So here we have 2. 2 times 2 plus 1 is 5. It is of a prime number. 3. 2 times 3 plus 5. 2 times 3 plus 1, that is 7. It is of a prime, right? And next prime number is 5. 2 times 5 plus 1, that's 11. Also, it is of a prime. And next prime number is 7. 2 times 7 plus 1, it is 15. No, it is actually, it's not Sophie German prime, because 15 is not a prime number. Like next prime number is 11. 2 times 11 plus 1, 23. Yes. Next prime number is 13. 2 times 13 plus 1, 27. It is not a German prime. Not to get confused, even we have to just leave it blank so we can count them faster. Next prime number is 17. 2 times 17 plus 1, that is 35. No. Next prime number is 19. 2 times 19 plus 1, that is 39. 3 times 39, 39 is not a prime number. Next prime number is 23. 2 times 23 plus 1, that is 47. Yes. Next prime number is, what is it? 29. And this one is 59. 59 is a prime number. And next prime number is 31. 63. No. Next prime number is 37. 64, 65. No. Next prime number is 41. 82, 83. 83 is a prime number. And next one is 43. It is 86, 87. It's 87 is not a prime number. Next one is 47. 94, 95. It's not a prime number. Next one is 53. 107. That is a prime number. Next one is 59. And 120, 118. It is not a Sophie prime. How many do we have here then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer is we have only 8 Sophie German prime less than 60. Ladies and gentlemen, any questions?
No.
Okay. Yuknur, can you read the next question?
Find the largest 7-digit number which contains all digits from 1 through 7 such that the difference of any two of its consecutive digits is a prime number.
Yeah, what is consecutive? Yuknur, again, they are adjacent
Yes.
digits next to each other. First, can you try, if you understood the question, you need to form the largest possible 7-digit number, which contains all the digits from 1 to 7. You are just using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And such that if you just pick any two numbers next to each other, then your difference must be a prime number.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you go back to the question 17? Like, it will be 59 and 119. We didn't plus one.
Oh, 119. But 119 also is not a prime number, right? Because that's equal to, what is it? 7 times 17, right? 70, 49 is 119. So it's not a prime number. Thank you, Adilhan. Okay, guys, you have 1 minute and 45 seconds for this question. It is easy, but you should be careful. Let's see who gets the correct answer. Celine,
Yes.
here, if you look at the second and third digits, it is 5, 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the difference between 5 and 6, it is 1. 1 is not a prime number.
Okay.
And also the last one, 1 and 2, it's 1. 1 is not a prime number. The smallest prime number is 2. Stalin, look at the digits 6 and 2. Their difference is 4.
Then I don't know.
Don't give up so quickly. Adilhan, do you have any answer?
No answer.
İlknur,
No.
really? Why not? Okay. All right. We know that when we just say prime numbers, right? It is a natural number. Actually, it's not a natural number, but for you here, it's a natural number, let's say, because prime numbers also, they can be negative number actually, but and it's this level. We just assume that prime numbers are all positive. We are just taking only positive prime numbers. Anyway, so the smallest prime number is 2, right? It's not 1. And 1 is not a prime number, because if you do not know the definition of prime number, and if you assume that 1 is a prime number, your answer will be wrong. And it's saying that actually we need to form the largest 7-digit number. That means that we need to start forming this number from the left-hand side, right? From the biggest unit digit, digit of this number. That is, here we have 7 digits, and we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I'm just going to use this number. So the first digit must be 7, because the first biggest number is 7. If it is 7, the next digit cannot be 6, because its difference is 1. So what is the biggest number so that its difference is prime number? That is 5. So I can write here 5. And also this is gone. So if it is 5, again, what is the biggest number here so that the difference is prime number? I cannot write here 6, because 5, 6, the difference is 1. I cannot write here 4, because 5, 4, it is 1. But the first biggest number, the difference is prime number, it is 3. So, and also it is gone. Okay, and the next digits, for example, I can write again, I try to write the biggest possible number so that the difference is prime number. Can I write 6 here? Yes, because 3 minus 6 or 6 minus 3, it is 3. 3 is a prime number. So I can write here 6. And also this is used. So now I have 4 digits left. 6 minus 4, I can use here, right? But if I use 4 here, we have only 2 digits here. I need to write in the last 2 digits, but the difference is 1. 1 is not a prime number, which means that I cannot write here 4. And if I write 2 here, for example, 6 minus 2, it is 4. 4 is not a prime number. So I have only one choice here. It is 1. So I need to write here 1. Again, this is gone. I try to write again the biggest possible number here. So can I write 4 here? Yes, because 4, 1, the difference is 3. 3 is a prime number. And 2, I can just write here 2. As I say here, if you just check the difference between any 2 adjacent digits, it's a prime number. And this is the biggest possible 7-digit number, which satisfies the given condition in the question. Okay, Elknur, any questions?
No. No questions.
Selin, how about you?
No questions.
No questions, but so easy. Why did you give up so quickly?
I know, I needed to think and I was just guessing, I think so. But I understood the question firstly, so I think
Oh,
that
did you
could.
really understand the question?
Yes, I did.
Very
From the
good.
start.
Then you should not stop trying, Selin. One way doesn't work, try another way. Try another way. That's what we are trying to learn here. We are actually train our brain to think instead of just guessing a number. Otherwise, it becomes so lazy.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for this. I think so.
And that's why you are here, Sally. You know that? If you are not lazy, you are a hardworking student, you can study yourself, you wouldn't be here. Maybe Iknu doesn't agree with me, but this is what my actually thought about your participation here. And suppose that Selin, you are so smart, you're hardworking, and you can study, learn everything from the book. Then why do you have to join this class, right? And a lot of times we humans, right? Even myself, for example, if you try to study, learn something alone, I mean, it's so hard. I mean, it's really hard to motivate yourself. But learning something with people in a team, right? And in a competitive atmosphere, it gives you some kind of motivation. Okay, let's continue and let's do. That's a very easy question. Everybody try this. Okay, I hope we can solve this. Let me give you 2 minutes. And if you really have tablets, okay, if you can write on it, it will be very easy to solve this question. If you don't have tablet or iPad, there's nothing to do. Guys, you have time, 2 minutes. After that, we will discuss and we will see. Maybe after that, we'll finish the class or 20. Yes, 20 takes time. Let's see. Adilhan, try this question. It's so easy question. At least for you, it must be piece of cake. I got the answer from İlknur. İlknur. E-A-D. İlknur, are you sure?
Yes.
If you are sure, then your answer is wrong. Why the 46? Twenty seconds.
Can I say the start of the solution?
Yes.
So firstly, this one is isosceles triangle, so this one is 54, and that's why the solve makes 180. Also, this one is 90 degrees, so 90 minus 72 we need to do. And then we can find this angle, and this whole will be 180, so I think maybe some this.
Selin, continue. Why did you stop?
I don't know the end.
What do you mean? Actually, you already answered the question. Because here, this one is, right? You're saying that if this one is, let's say it is alpha. It's the triangle from here, alpha plus 54 degrees plus 72 degrees. That should be equal to 180 degrees. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle. From here, if you find alpha, 180 minus 72, that's equal to 108. 108 minus 54, that's equal to 54. Which means that it's opposite alpha, this side, opposite 54, this side, these sides are equal because alpha is equal to 54 degrees. And since it is a square, because it says that ABC is a square and all sides are equal. So that means that then also this AED, it is an isosceles triangle. We know that each angle, each interior angle of a square is 90. So this angle should be 90 minus 72. That's equal to 18. Now from here, let's say this angle is X and also this should be X. So from here, 2X plus 18, that's equal to 180 degrees. Or if you divide both sides by 2, X plus 9 degrees, that's equal to 90 degrees. Right? Then what is X? It is 81.
I was a bit confused about the side. So now I understood it.
Good. İlknur, everything is all right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. These questions are takes time, especially this Sasmo times 3 equals math. You need to try this at home, okay? And Selin, İlknur, Adilhan, we have only like 3 or 4 weeks left, okay? And try to practice as many questions as possible, not every day, at least maybe Saturday and Sunday. And Selen, you will see that as you practice, as you understand more questions, you will really enjoy this. And because you're not just doing this to kill your time, right? You're doing this to train your thinking skill. So definitely it will pay off. And also next year, suppose that if you participate in Sasmo, and that means that you don't have to put that much effort. You just actually focus on some complicated problems and you can make improvement much faster. Okay. So if you need more questions, just let me know, because if you don't ask, let's see, maybe I can just drop in WhatsApp. Okay. So next time we will finish these questions and also we will practice 2016 P5 paper. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great day ahead. I will see you on Thursday. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye, Sanin.